972 here with another Destiny video. This time I'll be showcasing the Crota loot that I got from the Crota raid when I was helping friends acquire their necrochasms. Hello, Kite1972 here on my Hunter. I recently did the Crota raid, and I promised in one of my earlier videos that I'd be making a showcase of the prizes I had won. So here we go. I'll start with the necrochasm. Auto rifle. Eternity is very close. Can you feel yourself slipping? Has the arc element, has an auto perk called Cascade. Melee kills automatically reload a portion of the weapon's magazine. The default barrel was accurized ballistics. More range and impact, increased recoil. I chose to stick with this one because the impact and range would be lost in CQB ballistics. Greatly reduced recoil, significant penalty to range. And range and stability would be lost in aggressive ballistics. More predictable recoil, enhanced impact, shorter range, and more recoil. So I stuck with accurized. Zen moment. Now I would have preferred something else, but this is a forced perk. You don't have an option here. It says causing damage with this weapon increases stability. I guess that's handy in its own way, but there are better perks out there that I would prefer to put in that slot. And there is single point sling, switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming. I'm not good at moving and shooting while maintaining a bead on my target. Flared magwell. I get increased reload speed, but I lose stability. And seeing as an auto rifle, I want as much stability as I can possibly get out of the gun. So I chose fitted stock, increased weapon stability. Cursebringer is a feature that the necrochasm has, and only the necrochasm to my knowledge. Kills with this weapon trigger a curse wrought explosion. I can't wait to see that in action. And as soon as I can, I'll be getting the Devourer of Moons. Adorn your weapon with an elaborate new design. I like the way it looks. It's like a turquoise light. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Then I acquired Abyss Defiant. This is also an auto rifle, so I'll be looking at mostly stability. Has Hive Disruptor, increased damage to Hive Majors. This is very handy. I like that particular idea. And this is a auto perk. You ain't got to worry about upgrading it. Then there's Quick Draw, Agile Sight, Lightning Fast Handling. Red Dot ORS, Accurized Sight, and for precise fire. This is the one I chose. And then Red Dot OAS, Snapshot Sight, Enhanced Targeting Acquisition. I may switch to this one depending on how ORS works, because I like the stability, and this would also help me track a target better apparently than what I'm doing. It'll have a minute effect on my range. Hip fire. I can't see me using this perk. I'd rather shoot down sight. But it increases accuracy. Weapons has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. I can't do that very well. I've tried. Now, focus fire, when zoomed, when down sight, this weapon fires slower, but it causes additional damage. It punches harder. So I like that idea out of it. Single point sling, switch weapon faster, move quicker while aiming. I've tried move and shoot, not very good at it. I might get that good at it one day, but right now, I'll just stick with perfect balance. This weapon has extremely low recoil. Lightweight would give me the benefit of +2 agility, but again, moving and shooting is not my forte. Lichbane. I particularly like this perk, even though it's a forced one. Projectiles have a chance to disorient high wizards. I've always had a dislike for wizards because against rocket launchers, they're the only one that can defy 2 of the more significant rocket launcher perks. That would be horseshoes and hand grenades, or tracking. In my experience, wizards have been able to dodge both and survive without taking any damage. I don't like that. Wizards are not significantly strong, they're just harder to kill with rocket launchers because they can cheat against rocket launcher perks, and I think that's ridiculous. Oversoul Edict. Once again, Hive Disruptor. I kept Red Dot OES. I don't give that a whirl. I'll probably keep it there permanently. Red Dot OAS is Snapshot Sight Enhanced Target Acquisition. I might consider it for keeping track of my targets. Red Dot ORES, Flexible Sight, enhances handling, range, and recoil control. Well, remains to be seen. I'll probably experiment with each sight. Full auto. This weapon can be fired in full auto mode. All I gotta do is hold down the trigger and it keeps shooting. Now it's a pulse rifle, so once it shoots its first burst, you may have to readjust your sighting to get back at your target, because if you hold it down too long, it'll kick completely off your target and you're not hitting them with anything. And now Snapshot, this weapon is incredibly fast. Field Scout, I don't really have issues with ammo, but it increases carried ammo capacity. I went through fitted stock due to its increased stability. Then there's Dartbreaker. Projectiles will overpenetrate through Hive Night Wall of Darkness. That's the little shield they put in front of themselves to prevent themselves from taking damage. I like that feature. And there is the Iden's Ally. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. I'll be upgrading that to 400 soon. Has Swift Claws. Damaging high thralls have a chance to give you a temporary burst of agility. It's an auto perk. I don't have to upgrade it or anything. It's already in there. I guess that's okay for some. To me, it won't make a significant difference. I went with Accurized Ballistics. More range and impact, increased recoil. I didn't like CQB Ballistics because it greatly reduces recoil. However, a significant penalty to range and also, in this case, impact. Aggressive Ballistics would reduce range and stability. More predictable recoil, perhaps, but enhanced impact, shorter range, and more recoil. So I'm not sure how that would work together in on itself. So I'm just going to stick with Accurized. Cascade, another perk that I'd rather not have forced on me. But I guess it may prove useful sometimes. Melee kills automatically reload a portion of your weapon's magazine. So we'll see how that goes. I don't like having to get into melee if I don't have to. Single point sling, switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming. Again, moving and shooting is not my forte. I can't stay on target well. Flared magwell, reload this weapon even faster. Okay, that might be pretty cool, but it knocks down my stability. So I went with Vitted stock. Another force one, kills with this weapon, grant bonus damage for a short time. I prefer something else there, but seeing it's a force, there ain't much I can do about it. Bungie and Hunger, I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly, will turn the Idolent ally into a necrochasm. So I'm probably going to leave that one alone. Then there is the Swordbreaker shotgun. Has the void element, and as far as statistics go, it's average for a shotgun. Rate of fire, impact, range, stability, reload, magazine. I prefer a higher impact and a higher range, but here's what we got. Hive Disruptor, increased damage to Hive Majors. I like that perk. It's an auto perk, you ain't got to upgrade it. Smooth Ballistics, increased recoil, boost to range, and that's why I kept Smooth Ballistics. Because Accurized Ballistics will reduce my range and stability. However, it will increase my impact. The range loss would not be necessarily a bad thing, but the more range you have on a shotgun, the more likely you are to defeat your target. Field Choke, more range and impact, and increased recoil, yet it says that I'd be losing range and increasing impact. Almost identical to Accurized Ballistics with the exception of the stability difference. Field Choke would hurt stability even more than Accurized. Grenadier, this is a force perk, so I can't do nothing about it, but I really don't like this perk at all. Kills with grenades will reduce cooldown, or kills with this weapon, rather, will reduce cooldown on your grenades. Grenades are not necessarily required. I'd have preferred something better there, but it is what it is. Flared magwell, reload this weapon even faster. It would hurt range. So I went with Hammer Forge, improved range and accuracy. Lightweight will give me that agility boost, but don't really necessarily need it. Final round, it's okay. It's a force perk, but I would prefer glass half full or something like that in its place. Last round, this magazine deals bonus damage. Like right here, I wouldn't mind glass half full in place of final round and say auto in place of Grenadier. I'd love that. That would be an excellent combination for me. I had a Shroud of Flies, but I inadvertently deleted it, so I'll be going back again sometime to maybe get another one. And lastly, there's the Bane of Dark Gods. This is the ship I got from the Crota raid. It's a hive ship. Got the carapace on it. Good to go. Thank you for watching. Like if you like, hate if you hate. Comments welcome. Subscriptions, shares encouraged. Until next video, play with heart. Hope you enjoyed the Crota showcase.